Viewers, do you ever look up at the night sky and wonder if there's life on other planets? What if, one day, humans could live on another planet, like Mars? Sounds crazy, right? But this isn't just some sci-fi movie plot. The future of space travel is changing, and who knows? Maybe one day, we could be packing our bags for Mars. Mars, the red planet, wasn't always a dry, frozen desert. Millions of years ago, it had rivers, lakes, and even oceans. Imagine a whole planet with water, just like Earth. But now, Mars is a cold, barren place. So, why would we want to go there? Here's the thing, Mars could be the key to humanity's future. If we can learn to live there, we might develop new technologies to help solve big problems here on Earth. But viewers, can we really live on Mars? Let's talk about breathing first. Mars doesn't have the oxygen we need, so we couldn't survive without special help. But scientists are already building spacesuits and habitats that could give us oxygen. They've even built test habitats on Earth to see if we could survive in a Mars-like environment. Imagine living inside a bubble city with breathable air. But that's just one challenge. What about food? Scientists have been growing plants in special greenhouses designed to mimic the conditions on Mars. They've already grown lettuce in a Mars-like greenhouse here on Earth. If we can grow food on Mars, we could feed astronauts who live there for long periods. How cool would it be to eat a salad on Mars? Now, viewers, do you know how long it would take to get to Mars? A trip to Mars would take about 6 to 9 months. That's a really long time in a small spaceship. But space companies like SpaceX and NASA are working on rockets that could make the trip faster. Imagine getting to Mars in just a few months instead of almost a year. That would mean more time exploring and less time traveling. Space travel is tough on our bodies. Without gravity, astronauts lose muscle strength and bone density, which is a big problem for long trips to Mars. Scientists are testing ways to help astronauts stay healthy, like exercise routines, or even creating artificial gravity on spaceships. Who knows? Maybe we'll have cool gadgets that keep astronauts strong during the journey. But once we get to Mars, things get even trickier. Mars is really cold, and it has giant dust storms that last for days. So, how would we survive there? Some ideas include building homes underground to protect from the cold and radiation. Mars doesn't have a magnetic field like Earth, so it's exposed to dangerous radiation from the sun. Living underground would keep us safe from that. Another idea is to use Mars' own resources to build homes. The soil on Mars contains a substance called regolith, which could be used to make building materials. A house made from Mars dirt, how wild is that? Now, viewers, have you ever wondered if there's life on Mars? Scientists have been searching for signs of life for years. NASA's Perseverance rover is currently exploring Mars, drilling into rocks and looking for clues about ancient life. So far, no aliens have been found, but the rover is sending back exciting information that could tell us more about Mars' past. So how close are we to living on Mars? Well, things are moving fast. SpaceX's Starship is one of the most exciting projects. They're testing rockets that could take humans to Mars, with plans to start sending people there within the next decade. Can you imagine that? Humans living on Mars, maybe even you someday. But wait, what about you? Do you think you could live on Mars? What would it be like to wake up on another planet, looking out at a dusty, red landscape with 2 moons in the sky? Would you be excited or scared? If we can make the right technology work, living on Mars could be one of the greatest adventures of all time. Just think about it, viewers. Kids like you might be the pioneers of a new world. You could go to school on Mars, play in low gravity, and maybe even discover new things no one has ever seen before. How amazing would that be? So, viewers, do you think humans will live on Mars in the near future? It might sound unbelievable, but with all the technology we're developing right now, it could happen sooner than you think. The future of space travel is more exciting than ever, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll all be talking to each other from Mars. Thanks for joining me on this thrilling space adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all the coolest space discoveries. See you next time, and who knows, maybe one day we'll meet on Mars.